Do you have a long weekend and have no idea what to do? Looking for something fun to do with the kids? Do you want to see the world but have like 30 minutes? Then keep watching because this video is for you. I so pale. Everybody loves vacation, but not everybody has time. I mean, some of us have jobs so we can make money and pay our rent and not get evicted and not have to move back in with our parents. So some of us just don't have time for a week-long ski trip in Colorado. Doesn't that sound nice though? But even if you only have one day off a week, you can still have plenty of adventures. In this video, we're going to talk about how to plan a day trip, or a daycation if you will. Now, day trips are some of my favorite things to do. We actually have a series here on the channel called Road Trips where I take day trips, so I'll link that up above. Check that out as well. But they're so easy because, like I said, we have jobs, we have stuff to do. Can't always take the long trip that we want. But there are plenty of tips and tricks to make your daycation the best possible. So here's 3 things to think about. So light. The first thing to think about is how far you're going. Like I said, we have a day, so it's a day trip. So you can't really go that far. I would recommend probably staying like a 4 or 5 hour distance away from where you are. Maybe 6 if you like driving. But I wouldn't do any more than that because you want to actually enjoy where you're going. You want to have plenty of time in your destination. And also how far away your destination is will determine if you're staying overnight or not. Now a lot of the day trips I go on, I'll leave in the morning, spend the day, and then come back in the evening because I don't mind driving. I like it. Some people don't like driving, so they'll probably want to stay overnight. But just be aware that staying overnight means getting a hotel, getting more food, so it can be a little more expensive. But if you can find a really cheap Airbnb or something like that, it might be worth it. Now, when you're traveling and you have a lot of time, you can take a little bit more time to explore and to meander around. When you're on a day trip, you can't really do that. You got 7-8 hours to explore, do fun stuff, so you really need to know where you're going. So think of your destination ahead of time. Places that make really good day trips, historical centers, monuments, zoos. Zoos are great, especially if you have kids, because it's a full day of stuff to do in one area. So they're pretty nice. Zoos and aquariums or amusement parks are a great way to spend the day as well. Keep in mind if there's local festivals. Festivals are a great way to spend the day. Just go to the festival and come back. So with a day trip, you really need to know where you're going, what you're doing, and have an itinerary kind of planned in order to make the best of your time. And if you're going to take a trip in the area you live in, don't be afraid to think like a tourist thinks. There's a lot of things in your area that you might miss. So go on TripAdvisor or go on Yelp and figure out what people who aren't locals enjoy doing. You'd be surprised what you see. You can see things that you've never heard of before, but they're number 6 on TripAdvisor, so the other people know about them. So don't be afraid to explore your own backyard and see what's in your own area. And one more thing, don't feel like you need a reason to go on a day trip. I get that a lot when I go in places. Oh, I'm going so-and-so. Oh, I'm going to the amusement park. What's the occasion? Nothing, I just wanted to go. One of the last trips I went on, I went from the zoo in Colombia by myself, just went to the zoo, wanted to go, and I actually got happy birthday texts because people thought it was my birthday. I was like, it's not my birthday. They're like, well, why did you go to the zoo? Because I'm a grown adult and wanted to go to the zoo. Like, leave me alone. So you don't need any specific reason to do any of these things. You're grown, or your parents are grown, or somebody's grown, and you can go. It is a free country. Do what you want. So those are just my thoughts on day trips. I love day trips. Feel free to go take as many as you want. There's always something new to explore. If you liked this video, thought it was helpful, go ahead and give it a like, and go ahead and subscribe down at the bottom. Got new videos coming every Friday. I'm also leave a link down at the bottom for the blog and social media, so check those out as well. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye!